As we get closer to Thanksgiving, many of us are thinking about what we are truly thankful for. Of course, family and friends come to mind, but how about finances? Well, here to explain, Justin Halverson, founder of Great Waters Financial. Good to see you as always as we approach this Thanksgiving time. You wanted to share some lessons that will help you as we move into the next year.
Absolutely.
What made you think of that?
You know, there's a lot of people today that are grateful, they're in a great position, but others out there are struggling today. Half of Americans don't even have an emergency fund. Average credit card debt today is up to $16,000 per person. And the average college graduate last year came out of school not just with a degree or a diploma, but also with $40,000 in student loans. So our goal is to give people a plan to get on the right track.
And you say begin with an emergency fund. Always have a little bit there for that rainy day.
Yeah, you got to expect the unexpected. And ultimately, you get a car tire that blows out. Last week we had our water heater go out. Oh, there's $3,000 down the drain. Thankfully, we had an emergency fund. We didn't have to put it on a credit card. And so 3 to 6 months worth of expenses in an emergency fund will serve you well in the future.
Well, on the topic of credit cards, if you can, try to pay it off every month.
If you're going to use it, be disciplined enough to pay it off every month. If not, interest compounds. Next month, you pay interest on your interest, and it gets out of control. Pay it off and get a plan.
Talk about that compounded interest and what an enemy that is.
We've got a little example here. So it can work against you, and it can also work for you. For example, if you have $1,000 in the bank earning just 1% today, well, at the end of the year, that's going to be $10 that your money earned for you. Didn't have to earn this. Your money earned that for you. Keep it invested. The next year, you make another $10, but your other 10 earned you a dime. And the next year, it's another 10 plus another 20. At the end of the day, if you can get your money working for you, and you don't have to work for it yourself, it puts you ahead in the future.
And it's never too soon to start thinking about retirement. The younger and the earlier you start it, the better off you'll be.
Absolutely. You know, our focus at our firm, Great Waters Financial, is retirement income planning for people in or near retirement. It's never too soon to get on track for retirement. Number one, start by knowing what you want retirement to look like. Do you want to travel? Do you want to go out and spend time with the kids and the grandkids, volunteering at churches and charities? Figure out what you want to do. Get a budget to determine what it's going to cost to do those things. It's not free to be retired these days. Look at your income sources like pension and Social Security and start saving money today to be able to fund your future retirement income needs.
And it's important to think about it because increasingly we're living longer, so we have a need for that money much longer there.
For an average couple today, 65, one of them is likely to live into their 90s.
Wow. Which we're very pleased with. You want to have some money for that. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family as well. We have these financial lessons that you can check out at carol11.com. Look under the 4 p.m. show page.